damage control.
Hello, I'm Casey Ice Cold Juscola, down here in Salt Lake City, Utah with my friend Brandon Kaiser, shooting a little damage control. A little something I picked up at Team Alpha Male training in Sacramento. We call it the Triangle Series. It's about, 13, 14 holes real quick that just transfer into one another.
Casey Juscola is going to teach submissions from his back? Man, they must be showing you some stuff up there at Team Alpha Male. I didn't know you, first of all, ever got put on your back, and second, that you had moves from there, man.
Well, let's hope I don't ever end up there, but if I do, I'm ready.
All right, well, let's check it out. What do we got here?
All right, we call it the Triangle Series. Guy starts in your guard, you just lock it up. First move, it's just a simple triangle. Throw the arm down, keep the hips out, lock it up, right? Second move, just to a straight arm bar. From there, pop your hips, turn it over, push the head away, omoplata. Your partner's gonna roll through in defense. You're gonna keep this arm tight to your chest. You're gonna sit on his chest and butt, rotate, sit. This is always tight to your chest. Pull up, underneath, and before you roll, you want to lock this up as you roll. Boom. Okay? And again, arm bars right there. Gonna hit it again. My partner, gonna roll to the omoplata. He's gonna roll again for defense. Right here, we're gonna keep this tight. It's called the bicep crusher right here. We'll put our shin right in his bicep. Back of his wrist right on our belly. Pressure in. Underhook this opposite arm. Arm lock right there. Right here. Lock up the head. Knee stays tight. Over the arm. Step over. Pulling the head up the whole time. From there, my left hand grabs. Roll. Lock it up as you roll. Again, the arm bar's right there. Hit it again. My partner's gonna roll out of the fence. My left leg's gonna post on his hip as he rolls. Notice I keep this wrist tight. Don't let that go. Right to my chest. Foot on his hip, he pops his head up. One last triangle. And that's called the Triangle Series from Team Alpha Male.
I particularly like the part where, right there at the end where you're rolling out of the arm bar, because that's what everybody does if you don't have control of the thumb. That's the escape they're going to use. And just that simple detail, I mean, how many times have we been there, used that escape, been in that situation, and simply stuffing that move by putting your foot on the hip? It's so cool. And it's really, I mean, you're really guiding the guy down the path you want. You know when you stop that hip, he's going to pop his head up.
Exactly.
And boom, he's in yet another triangle. Casey Juscola, I didn't know he knew any submissions from the bottom, let alone 16 in a row. So thank you so much for sharing that with us, man. That was awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Casey, before we close this segment out, is that like something that you guys use as a warm-up? Is that a cool down? Do you do that once a week, once a day? Do you just roll through that for a half hour straight? How is it used in the context of like a weekly, daily training regimen?
We get together as our pro practice Monday, Wednesday, Fridays in the mornings, and that's one of our things that we do every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We hit 3-4 minutes on that, hit it, keep it fresh in our mind, keep that muscle memory, you know what I mean, and that's just one of the things we drill.
So you're doing that 3 times a week, 3 to 5 minutes straight for one guy, 3 times a week.
Correct.
That's awesome. That's great.
I mean, it's just part of our pro practice. It's a thing that we throw in there. I mean, you got 5-6 different submissions out of that, and you're doing it, 3 times a week. So it just keeps it fresh in your mind and keeps that muscle memory.
Yeah, high reps.
Just out of curiosity too, another question kind of in general about the team. I'm sure at that level you guys are doing jiu-jitsu and boxing and wrestling and working all the different aspects. Do you think Team Alpha Male in general is known as like a ground and pound wrestling school, or do you guys have fighters that are all good in all different areas, or you have those schools that have the reputation of everybody's working everything nowadays, but you have those gyms that are like, well, they're really good jiu-jitsu guys, they do some boxing. I mean, does Team Alpha Male have a strength, or is being well-rounded the team's strength?
Well, you can't hide the fact that we're all college All-Americans. You know what I mean? Chad Mendez, Uriah Faber, myself. Down the line, we're all good wrestlers, and that's where our base came from. But on the same hand, you know, we've got Master Tong as our Muay Thai and boxing coach. We got Fabio Parado as our Jiu-Jitsu coach. They're world class. We don't get any better than that. And so we've diversified for sure. I mean, you don't just win fights from wrestling anymore. You got to be well-rounded, and like you said, you got to be an expert in every aspect of the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, I asked because I wanted to see something that you'd been working on, and I expected some kind of wrestling move for sure, and we got a whole bunch of submissions from the back, which is awesome. Finally, can people come train at Team Alpha Male? You mentioned pro practice. Is there like classes available for the general public? And
Definitely. We got about 500-600 members. We got 2 gyms in Sacramento, and we're blowing up out there. We got a lot of good guys. The thing about Team Alpha Male is everybody in the pro practice is there for a reason. I mean, we make our money going to pro practice, beating each other up every day, and a legitimate living from fight checks. And so we don't have 9-to-5s. I mean, we might teach privates, we might teach some classes at the gym, but as far as the aura of the gym, we're all pros, and that's our lifestyle.
nice. How do people get in touch with Team Alpha Male or KCU Skull if they're interested in some training or some follow-up?
If you're interested in training up there in Sacramento at Team Alpha Male, you'd call Ultimate Fitness. We're located 1701 High Street, downtown Sacramento. And come through, check it out. We've got classes for everybody, women, children. We've got beginner jiu-jitsu, beginning boxing, beginning kickboxing. And if you think you got what it takes to step into pro practice, by all means, come test your mettle.
All right, thanks so much, Kate.